More human rights abuses in Nicaragua. If you're thinking about getting a second passport there, you need to look at this. A few things I want to tell you about Nicaragua before we start is Nicaragua has, it doesn't allow dual citizenship. It also, one plus it does have, because there's a lot of negatives I'm going to throw in here, is it's one of the few countries in Central America that's Spanish speaking that does not require language tests to get the passport. The problem is that they don't allow dual citizenship. And I'm going to show you where this can be a real monster on a problem that just happened to a guy in Nicaragua. International Living and Sovereign Society used to promote Nicaragua quite a bit. I don't read their stuff anymore, but I'm sure they're probably not promoting it anymore right now. They had some people that were doing a lot of developing over there on some projects. If you buy over there, it's going to be very difficult to resell. I wouldn't even consider going there, but I want to just bring out some points to you so you'll know what's going on over there. The visa-free travel is good, but I think they're going to probably end up eliminating the Schengen countries because of the human rights abuses that's going on over there. That passport and citizenship program is good as far as visa-free travel goes. You got 126 countries visa-free or visa-free on arrival. These are countries and territories that you can go to. And you can go to all the Schengen countries. But like I said, I think you're going to have all that ripped apart. So if you're looking at this, these are some things that you need to strongly consider because it is no longer a free country. It is definitely run by a dictator. And if you go over there and you have a problem, there is no rule of law. So you're basically, you could be socked into prison for years. And this is just exactly what's happened to this priest that's just, they've given him like 26 years in prison. It's awful. Anyway, folks, if you want to legally get around your high income taxes or how to get a second passport as quick as 45 days, do three things. Hit the subscribe button at the right of your screen right here and you get new videos automatically as they come out. And number two is I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, just put it below. And number three is go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and just ask for some help. Okay, now the Pope Francis on Sunday, this was like today, expressed sadness and worry at the news that Roman Catholic Bishop Roland Alvarez, he's an outspoken critic of the Nicaraguan government. He's been sentenced to 26 years in prison. This is the latest move against the Catholic Church and government opponents. Now, you remember they kicked out a bunch of nuns that were there. And, but it went on to say here, and this was in the article, they said that Alvarez was sentenced on Friday after refusing to get on a flight to the United States with 222 other prisoners, all opponents of President Daniel Ortega. In addition to his prison term, Alvarez was stripped of his Nicaraguan citizenship. The news that arrived from Nicaragua has, they went on to say, the Pope stated that it saddened him that the pontiff told the faithful gathering in St. Peter's Square for the traditional Sunday blessing, expressing both in his love and concern for Alvarez. Now, he called on the faithful to pray for the politicians responsible to open their hearts. The thing is, I think this is kind of sad, but I don't think you're going to really see much change there unless this guy dies. I just don't see a lot going on unless there's a rebellion that goes on. But man, they are jumping on people really quick. Anybody who does anything against the government, talking, gathering in groups, they throw them in prison for high prison time. Alvarez was arrested in August along with several other priests and lay people. Ortega was ordered the mass release of political leaders, priests, students, activists, widely considered political prisoners, and had some of them put on a flight to Washington on Thursday. Now, Ortega said that Alvarez refused to board without being able to consult with other bishops. Now, Nicaragua's president called Alvarez's refusal an absurd thing. Alvarez, who has been held under house arrest, was then taken to a nearby Modelo prison. Again, folks, stay away from this country. There's so many better other places in Central America. Paraguay is one of them. Another one would be Guatemala. The only thing about Paraguay, they don't allow dual citizenship. Guatemala and Paraguay do have territorial tax systems. Paraguay advertises 3 years of residence, and you can apply for a passport citizenship. You're not going to get it in after the 3 years. It will take 7 to 15 years to get that passport in Paraguay. Guatemala is more predictable. They say after 5 years of residence, but I'm telling you, 10 to 15 years in Guatemala. If you want a quick passport, don't go this way. Okay, if you're tight and you don't have much, or you don't have much money, one way you could go is through Ireland. They got a great non-dom system. Only thing I don't like is it is part of the EU. Okay, and I think it's a matter of time they'll start taxing people based on their citizenship and not residency. They do have a great non-dom program there. You can literally get your income taxes to zero. The only thing I don't like about Ireland is they do have an estate tax that hits into play after 5 years of residing there. Now, if you're leaving all your money to charity, it won't have any, it won't have anything to do with that anyway. But they do have an estate tax that's not as big as the U.S.'s, but that is something you might want to consider. Now, what you could do is go there and get the citizenship there, break away, and then live somewhere else once you get the passport. And then you're not under the estate tax any longer, but you've got to be away from Ireland for so many years before that dissipates. Anyway, folks, if you want to learn more on this, go to our website, www.citizenshipquickly.com, and just ask for some help. And I would like to hear from you. If you got a question or comment, put it below. And don't forget, we got just under 900 videos. If you want to subscribe to our channel, hit the subscribe button on the right of your screen right here, and you get new videos automatically as they come out. And I look forward to talking to you in the next video. Take care.